And for the last few months now, we've been telling you about the threats of violence toward Fulton County's district attorney as well as the sheriff because of their roles in the investigation of former President Donald Trump.
And right now, an Alabama man under federal indictment accused of making two of those threats. Atlanta News First reporter Rebecca Schramm is live at the federal courthouse in downtown Atlanta. And Rebecca, you've learned that man is out on bond.
That's right, Rick and Joy. In fact, I spoke with him briefly on the phone. He said he never intended to do any actual harm. He said his attorney advised him not to discuss details of the case, so that was the end of the phone call. He didn't want to do a recorded interview, but I could tell he knows these are serious charges. A federal grand jury has indicted Arthur Ray Hansen, a 59-year-old from Huntsville, Alabama, on charges of transmitting interstate threats of violence against Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and Fulton County Sheriff Pat Labatt, all because of their connections to the racketeering case against former President Donald Trump. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, Hansen called the Fulton County Government Customer Services line twice on August 6th and left two voicemails. Prosecutors say in his message for the sheriff, Hansen said in part, "I'm warning you right now before you expletive up your life and get hurt real bad. Whether you got an expletive badge or not ain't gonna help you none." Prosecutors say in Hansen's message for the district attorney, he said in part, "I would be very afraid if I were you because you can't be around people all the time that are going to protect you. There's going to be moments when you're going to be vulnerable." A few days before those calls came in, Sheriff Labatt addressed earlier threats.
When you make a threat, when you become a keyboard bully, it's our goal to come and really hold you accountable.
When I asked today about Hansen's indictment, Labatt said he and Willis were threatened for doing their jobs. In a statement, he wrote, "I will continue to fulfill the mission of the Sheriff's Office, service, and serve the citizens of Fulton County with the utmost integrity." And I haven't gotten a response yet from the DA's office. Hansen will be formally charged here in Atlanta on November 13th. Live at the federal courthouse, Rebecca Schramm, Atlanta News First.